Attention, the air alert is over. May the force be with you.
You just heard the voice of a Hollywood star, Mark Hamill, the one who played Luke Skywalker in Star Wars, and voiced English language notifications for the Air Alert app. The Air Alert app, in the year and a half of the full-scale invasion, has become Ajax's largest software product. Almost 22 million downloads, over 6 million active users, and the ability to instantly learn about shelling across the entire territory of Ukraine. It is both an engineering challenge and a harsh reality in which lives one of the largest countries in Europe. We are holding our 5th special event. We show best practices and present new products. Our goal is to change the perception of security systems, both for end customers and professionals. For the end user, security should be simple, convenient, aesthetic, truly reliable, and, finally, become part of a lifestyle. For our partners, professionals in the security industry, we shouldn't just be another manufacturer with discounts on a bulk order. We must become a partner who cares and creates more revenue, more prospects, more opportunities. This was the foundation for us even with the first devices. Among these, by the way, there was not even a siren. But seriously, at first, we developed our own radio technology with unprecedented communication range and energy efficiency. And even then, we believe that a modern security system is primarily about fast software. We were the first to redefine the work of installation engineers. And we focused on the most important thing: saving time. We have proven that industry professionals are customers, too. And like any customers, they deserve the best experience. Easy to configure the system via smartphone. Instantly synchronize it with the monitoring station. Flexibly customize privacy and access rights. Remotely update the hub firmware instead of going to the site with a flash drive. And that's why Ajax has chosen to work more efficiently, not longer. Until recently, the security systems market was a market of indistinguishable white boxes. They took a lot of time to set up and maintain, and had a boring user experience. We have challenged the status quo, forever changed the balance of power in the market, and proved that security can be art. That remains our foundation today, with 100 products in the portfolio, and with 2.5 million users. With our jeweler line, in just a few years, we have gained recognition among hundreds of thousands of professionals, including awards from authoritative publications. We appreciate this recognition and always strive to meet professionals' needs. We create products that meet the highest standards, receive important certificates, and are available only to professionals. The first step in this direction was Fibra, a wired product line. Today, we will add to the wireless line of Superior. And we will divide our portfolio into 2 large groups. The first group includes the baseline. That is jeweler devices, intrusion protection, fire safety, protection against leaks, automation, comfort and productivity. Available to every professional through Ajax distributors. The second large group is products for projects. Here are devices from the Fibra and Superior lines, which meet many industry standards and are available only to accredited partners. Superior and Fibra devices will satisfy the most demanding requirements for the security of any facility in any corner of the planet. This could be a network of bank branches in Ukraine, a public reception center in France, a medical laboratory in Belgium, a jewelry store in Portugal, or a gun shop in Greece. These are complex security projects that are routine for our partners. And we bring the best engineering practices and the best user experience to their workdays. What's it like, exactly? A colleague from the UK will tell you about the highest security standards. I'll hand it over to Dave.
Before I show you the new product line, I have to ask one simple question. What do project-oriented product lines mean to us? Advanced Ajax technologies. We never compromise on product reliability and usability. Exclusive access for accredited partners. It's all about safeguarding your business. Compliance with industry standards. This is the key to gaining access to large-scale projects. So, we are proud to introduce the superior product line, the wireless security devices for projects. The new product line contains motion, opening and glass break detectors, panic buttons and keypads, outdoor and indoor sirens. It's a complete set for the best facility protection. You are already familiar with these device groups, but the devil is in the details. Therefore, let's begin with standards. Often, security systems vendors see them as obstacles. For us, standards are signposts, pointing the way to improve our products. British PD compliance focuses on protection against false alarms. For example, PD offers confirmation of alarms. A confirmed alarm will be sent to a CMS only in the case of an alarm being received by 2 different devices within a specified time. Combine this with one of our key features, photo verification. The risk of police or response group reacting to a false alarm due to user error is reduced to almost zero. Belgian insert boosts sabotage protection. To pass the sabotage test, we increase the tamper polling interval by 5 times more than EN 50131 requires. Swedish SSF has been raising the bar for physical security standards. Due to this knowledge, compliance guarantees the quality of every certified device. These standards vary by regions and requirements, but they all share one thing. They're truly hard to obtain. Each certificate means close cooperation with meticulous experts, testing in independent labs, and hundreds of tests for each device. Obtaining one certificate is already a challenge. Bringing them all in one product is almost impossible. What is the traditional response of market players to these challenges? Create separate product lines or device models for different standards. However, we've taken a different route, to combine all the expertise into one product. In doing so, we not only unlock new opportunities for your business, we also share locally tested practices with each of the 169 countries where Ajax Systems operates. This principle defines the superior product line. But standards alone cannot guarantee the best experience. We also utilize local knowledge and experience shared by our partners. This is the expertise that can't be obtained any other way than by working directly with security systems when installing, monitoring, and maintaining them. With over 150,000 pros across the globe, we get feedback directly from security professionals, refining our products to be more efficient, user-friendly, and reliable. This commitment applies to every element of our devices. For instance, batteries. Ajax operates in different regions of various natural conditions, from cold Antarctic to scorching heat. So, we need to guarantee the stable operation of the devices in any conditions. After extensive battery research and hundreds of tests, we equip superior devices with Panasonic batteries. They are known for their resilience to temperature impact. This ensures predictability and peace of mind for pros. We've also made some changes to the device hardware. We've implemented one-touch disarming features. Keypad S Plus now activates automatically during the entry delay. This allows you to disarm the system in one move with tag or pass. Superior opening detectors feature 2 reed switches for easier and more comfortable installation. Plus, we've replaced reed switches in glass tubes with plastic ones to prevent damage during transportation. Our panic buttons now include a supervision feature, reporting device status daily, including battery status. This eliminates the burden of manual testing and ensures that devices always work properly. Every Superior device comes with an anti-falling screw that secures it to the smart bracket. In a world where tampering takes milliseconds, this may seem like extra care, but pros are used to it. It makes them more comfortable. We heard you. Devices for projects also have matte enclosures, which is a hallmark of our project-oriented products. These are just some of the numerous improvements that lie on the surface. So how do you get accredited to work with the Superior line? Complete the online training. It will take only a few hours, not days, not weeks. Successful training at the Ajax Academy will give you and your employees a deep understanding of each device, so you can speed up installation, increase sales efficiency, and reduce the risk of false alarms. And as we know, a happy client is the main goal in this process. The quality of our program is not empty words. This year, Ajax Academy won the Training Program of the Year at the PSI Premier Awards. We also provide marketing support to all authorized partners, granting access to our partner portal. Inside, you'll find more than 10,000 product images, videos, and sales presentations. Authorized partners can also be listed on our official website's Where to Buy page to receive high-quality leads. Moreover, we offer priority support in your language, available 24/7, 365. Superior product line is about more than just business. It's about opportunities coupled with the strength of our technology and the skills of thousands of professionals. It presents the highest number of certified wireless security devices in Europe. And all this without compromising on the truly exceptional Ajax user experience. The devices are ready to ship, so if your company is interested, contact your local BDM or distributor for more information. I've covered the first part of our project lines. Now let's discuss the Fibra product line, which our next speaker will address.
We launched the Fibra wired product line almost 2 years ago, and it has surpassed all our expectations. Today, Fibra safeguards the well-being and property of people in 54 countries, and that number continues to grow. Why? Wired systems are often seen as outdated, but we've changed that view. We convince Pro to not focus on the connection type. Whether it's Fibra, Jeweler, or a hybrid system, choose what's best for you. We've demonstrated that innovative wired communication can modernize old, inconvenient security systems. We've also launched the Fibra Basic Kit. It meets the needs of most projects. But we're not stopping there. Today, we will present devices that elevate Fibra's capabilities. Capabilities for complex topologies, additional device power supplies, third-party detector integration, automation, and enhanced line protection. Each of Hub Hybrid's 8 digital lines can support dozens of devices. This enables Fibra to cover both small and large facilities without compromising sabotage resistance. Of course, this works when experts, familiar with Ajax systems, lay the lines. But what if the lines at the facility were laid a decade ago and are not very convenient? You're probably familiar with such situations. To efficiently create and update systems of any topology, we've developed Line Split. This module splits one Fibra line into 4. You can install Line Split at any point along the Fibra line, even after another line split. Each output line can be up to 2 kilometers long. Whether you're renovating or installing a new security system, Line Split makes the process easier and more flexible, regardless of topology. At the same time, splitting does not affect the reliability and speed of the system's response to alarms. Line split is already available for ordering from your Ajax distributors. One of Fibra's primary features is its exceptional energy efficiency. Our devices consume power in the microwatt range, which is hundreds of times less than most products on the market. Systems that use twisted pair or high-quality signal cables typically don't need an additional power supply. The hub's capacity is sufficient, but for old lines, the power supply might be insufficient because of the cable's high resistance. Line supply, a module for powering Fibra devices, will fix this situation. We offer two product versions, 45-watt module with one output line and 75-watt module with two output lines. Usually, each output line can extend up to 2 kilometers. But with line supply, the total length of the lines can reach tens of kilometers. All you need to do is install the modules in the required number, one after another. This way, you can easily cover areas such as factories, farms, cottage communities, or any other large site. Like all Ajax devices, line supply can be configured remotely. Its status is accessible in the app 24/7. 45-watt line supply module will be available for ordering in the fourth quarter of this year. The 75-watt module version will be available in the second quarter of 2024. Security system renovation. Does it always mean replacing all devices? Of course not. Sometimes, it's a matter of cost and practicality. Third-party detectors can perform their functions correctly, and replacing them won't significantly enhance security. There are also requests for specific devices that are not yet in our portfolio. Whether it's a renovation or a unique project, specialists require high-quality integration solutions. You already know one: multi-transmitter with 18 zones for connecting third-party detectors. Now, we introduce Transmitter Fibra, a module to integrate one third-party device into the Ajax system. Transmitter is very small and can be easily installed in the case of any third-party device. But size is not the main thing. The main thing is functionality. Our module offers the most features per square centimeter. No other security system has this. The transmitter supports all connection types, including 3 end-of-line. It provides 10 event types for the connected device, can be remotely configured, and regularly reports its state to the hub. It measures the end-of-line resistance values and saves them automatically in the settings, saving engineers hours of work on large projects. Transmitter will be available for order in the fourth quarter of this year. Of course, that's not all. Next, my colleague will introduce 2 solutions. The first one provides enhanced protection for Fibra lines, and the second is designed for automation based on wired or hybrid Ajax systems. Previously, we heard a lot about the unreliability of wireless communication. Wires are predictable, controlled, stable, they said. Of course, at real facilities, things are not so simple for criminals. Wires are hidden in walls and boxes, but when a line breaks, Ajax will alert you. Like this. Anyway, this is amateur sabotage, but criminals can use other methods. In real facilities, the keypad is mounted with a screw. However, for this demonstration, we don't fix the device. It's a common criminal practice worldwide to remove a device from its mount and use a stun gun on the exposed wires. We have seen this in Italy, in particular. Consider that disabling the entire line can also deactivate the security system control panel, giving thieves more time. It's surprising, isn't it? To prevent such scenarios with Ajax, we created Line Protect. The module can protect the security system from stun guns, short circuits, exposure to 110/230 volts, and voltage surges. Line Protect can be installed at any point along the fibra line, protecting devices between itself and the hub. When a sabotage attempt is made, Line Protect takes the brunt of the attack, and the protected devices continue to operate. Let's see what's going on with our system. All devices, including the hub, are working correctly, except for the keypad. You may ask, did we just develop a simple fuse? Of course not. Line Protect is divided into two parts, and the part with fuses is only one of them. The isolated part is the brain with communication modules. They cannot be damaged by power supply sabotage. If attacked, no matter how strong, the device will instantly report the threat and its type. Line Protect is already available for ordering from your Ajax distributors. Security is the main focus of the fibra line, but not its only one. We see great potential in the development of automation. Our partners require an effective solution for wired systems. One that enhances security, minimizes the impact of human factor, and is easy to install and use. That solution is multi-relay. It's a 4-channel relay to control power supply remotely. Each of the 4 relays operates independently, offering impulse or bistable operation modes. They can be connected to almost any systems or devices, running various automation scenarios. A single multi-relay can control multiple devices or one device with several inputs. It's a powerful tool to rule your space. You can now order multi-relay fibra from your Ajax distributor. You may have noticed that all our new devices are modules or boards. These are small but important components in security system design. They are part of a construction set that needs to be assembled efficiently, aesthetically, and conveniently. For this purpose, we created a casing for installing fibra devices. Case is available in 4 sizes and 2 colors and can hold between 1 to 8 modules. Each casing is designed for easy installation and maintenance. A tamper switch is included. Modules can be installed with a single click. The design features perforated sections and fasteners for simple cable routing and organization. In the smaller casings, the lid can lock in 2 positions to prevent installation mistakes. Except for line supply, each module can also be rotated 180 degrees. Larger case models also include space for batteries. Just look at the examples of real-life installations. These are projects we are proud of. We're creating an online configurator to help you choose the best casing and modules for any facility. With thousands of possible combinations, our aim is to streamline your decision-making process. The entire case line and online configurator will be available in the 4th quarter of 2023. Each release of Ajax strengthens our project capabilities and allows us to cover increasingly large-scale facilities. Whether it's wired fibra devices or wireless superior and baseline devices, whether for intrusion protection, fire protection, or comfort and automation, we are actively developing each product line. Do not forget, however, that all these components are part of a single ecosystem. Don't limit your projects to these categories. Feel free to combine them at your facilities to craft unique solutions for your clients. Meanwhile, we will continue to enhance our devices. And now, my colleague will tell you about the protection of high-risk facilities. Thank you for your attention. When developing new products, we indeed consider the requirements of safety standards, but they are more of a passing grade than an accurate benchmark for us. Our priority is the best experience both for pros and end users. That is why our technologies have reached a new level long ago. Regular polling of devices by the hub, operating time from the backup power supply, robust enclosures. These are just a few characteristics that far exceed the requirements of Grade 2, and sometimes even Grade 3. For example, we automatically check the hub's status every 10 seconds, and other devices every 12. Ajax has long set the standard in residential and commercial security, requiring Grade 2 systems. But it's time for us to take on a new challenge and bring advanced technologies and Ajax user experience to the conservative high-security market. Now, it is possible. We have received Grade 3 certification. Currently, 16 FIBRA devices meet the requirements. These include hubs, integration modules, keypads, sirens, wired line devices, and enclosures. By the end of the year, we will release opening sensors and, in 2024, motion detectors. These devices are enough to cover objects requiring enhanced protection with Ajax security systems. These are banks and gun shops, government agencies and museums, large warehouses and offices with valuable equipment and information. In the meantime, as we can't cover the needs of the high-security market with a full range of Grade 3 devices, the transmitter and multi-transmitter modules will help you easily integrate third-party devices into the Ajax system or upgrade outdated systems. At the same time, installation engineers benefit from the Ajax experience and convenient maintenance. Remote setup eliminates the need to travel to sites due to simple customer requests. Reading the resistances of end-of-line resistors reduces the installation time of one device by 10 times, from 30 minutes to 3. Customers have access to convenient notifications and security management from the app. And to help you with project planning, we've created the FIBRA Power Calculator. The calculator calculates the power consumption of all devices in the security system design and checks the project in general for errors, takes into account errors in cable length and resistance, and gives straightforward tips if there are any problems. The installation engineers are 100% confident that everything will work according to the plan. As of today, the calculator has already performed more than 5,000 calculations. It works with all basic FIBRA devices and will support new devices and topologies by the end of the year. We created all this because professionals' time matters. Now, I want to delve deeper into the detector's hardware, which has inherited the best practices of Ajax and the security industry. Motion Protect G3 FIBRA and Door Protect G3 FIBRA. Door Protect G3 FIBRA incorporates all the sensors of the Plus model, 2 reed switches, and an accelerometer. The new detail is a magnetometer. This sensor constantly monitors the magnetic field around the detector. If someone tries to replace the magnet, the detector will raise an alarm. And to reduce the effect of metal surfaces on the magnet, for example, when installing it on safe doors, we added plastic spacers to the kit. By the way, they also help to install the detector and magnet at the same level if the frame and door have different depths. In Motion Protect G3 FIBRA, we have improved the response to both fast and slow motions. The intruder cannot run like Usain Bolt or crawl like a snail. The detector is protected against masking and will react if someone tries to cover the sensors with plastic, glass, acrylic, varnish, fabrics. To protect against false alarms, we use the advanced Smart Detect algorithm, designed to work with two sensors, infrared and microwave. The latter eliminates all possible false alarms due to thermal interference. Well, it is all about a new level of security. At least, that's all we can tell about so far. My colleague will introduce you to new levels of facility management. Rule your space. One of the key devices in a security system is a keypad. Unfortunately, traditional keypad models have always been far from ideal, technologically outdated, with a completely unintuitive user experience. So, we have relied on a mobile app. It is convenient and always at the user's fingertips. But in some situations, it's impossible to rely on the app alone. Recognizing this, we added several keypads to our product intrusion protection portfolio. However, Ajax has evolved. Our development trajectory has led us from solutions for small objects to large-scale projects, especially with the release of range extenders and Fibra product line. We're talking about dozens of security groups, hundreds of users, and numerous usage variations. The current Ajax keypads don't always provide the user experience we both want and need to offer our customers, especially in the context of managing security groups. As our system has developed, the need for an advanced keypad has become increasingly evident, one that offers a graphical interface and where all important information is available at a glance, one that allows you to fully rule the space, regardless of the number of groups. And we offer you such a solution. Keypad touchscreen. At first glance, developing a touchscreen keypad seems easy. It seems like you just take a large screen, add some hardware, and run it all on Linux. Or transform a regular Android tablet. But such solutions have many disadvantages. In particular, dependence on an electrical outlet, limited operation range, questionable reliability, as well as vulnerabilities in third-party operating systems. At Ajax, we believe in a different approach, one that prioritizes reliability and usability above all else. At the start of development, we identified the mandatory requirements for the product, custom OS for reliability and security, minimal power consumption for the wired version, and years of autonomous operation for the wireless version, reliable communication with the hub, support for existing features that users and our partners are used to. Over the past year and a half, our team has created hundreds of prototypes and invested thousands of work hours with the best engineers and designers. All of this to create a product that exactly meets your needs. The wireless keypad can operate for up to a year and a half on batteries. If necessary, you can connect a 12-volt power supply unit. Then the batteries will serve as a backup power source. The wired keypad is powered by a Fibra line. Thanks to minimal power consumption, the communication range and system battery life remain unchanged. As before, authentication can be performed using a general or personal code, card, or key fob. But now, a smartphone with the Ajax app can also serve as a user ID. It is enough to unlock the phone and bring it close to the keypad. At the same time, the system's security remains at the same high level as before. We have developed our own Bluetooth-based communication technology. It provides uncompromising protection against spoofing and sniffing. The screen is extremely pleasant to work with. Its diagonal is 5 inches. It is protected from scuffs and scratches. And thanks to the oleophobic coating, there are almost no fingerprints on it. The keypad is powered by our real-time operating system. The processor and memory resources guaranteed seamless device operation in all available system configurations. And they have a reserve space for future updates. We know this for sure, because we not only tested the keypad during the development stage, but also assessed its capabilities in a harsh virtual environment. The keypad provides users with an intuitive way to manage security modes. They can monitor and change the status of each security group with one click, even if the hub has 25 groups. The built-in buzzer notifies users about entry and exit delays. If a problem occurs during arming, the user immediately sees the cause. For example, a low battery or an open window in the room. All the necessary information is displayed on the screen. The keypad has 3 panic buttons. They can be customized to notify users of an alarm, fire, or auxiliary event. For additional security, a duress code is provided. And Ajax offers more than security. Up to 6 buttons for running the scenarios can be opened with one tap. Do you need to lower or raise the roller shutters? Open the electric lock? Shut off the water or turn off the lights? Add any automated function to the screen and rule your space with one click. And last, but not least, the keypad has ability to customize the configuration to meet the needs of any facility, whether residential or commercial. The interface offers flexible customization for both authenticated and unregistered users. This way, unregistered users interact only with the groups to which they have been granted access. Now, let's summarize the key features of our product. We're not pioneers in the touchscreen keypad market, but this device will change the way you think about security keypads. Controlling security and automation, autonomy, large screen, 3 authentication methods, and an intuitive interface familiar to every Ajax user. All this is keypad touchscreen. The wireless keypad is already available for order through our partners. The wired version is set to launch in the first quarter of 2024. I'd now like to pass the floor to the next speaker, without whom Ajax wouldn't even exist.
Hi everyone, my name is Alexander Kosovan. I'm not the usual kind of person you expected to see in this kind of event. I'm a software developer, CEO of MacPo, and the founder of venture capital firm. My story as an entrepreneur began in 2008 with creating a software product called Clean My Mac. At that time, I was lucky to gather a hardworking and enthusiastic team. My team became a proof to me that great products require great efforts, dedication, and focus on results. So, as an investor, I constantly seek other professional and passionate people ready to commit and carry this responsibility. It resonates with my values. I am a big fan of Apple products. If I was born in the right place and the right time, I would definitely become one of the early Apple investors. But I was lucky to be born in late 80s. So I didn't miss an opportunity to make a contribution to history with another great company. The company that also shares my values. In 2015, I became an early investor in Ajax systems and an early adopter of their products. Today, I'm happy to tell you a story about the place of Ajax in my daily life. Ajax is always with me, literally in my pocket. Look at this icon on the screen of my iPhone. Oh, and also on my wrist. Look at this nice widget for an Apple Watch. Their hardware is everywhere. We can see it in the office, where there are many things to protect. First of all, people. Every team member has access to the system. Limited access, of course, for security reasons. They can be instantly notified of any accident or arm the premises if needed. Our internal security service use pro apps to manage permissions, check on hardware, and add new users remotely without going somewhere or calling contractors. Speaking of contractors, they can have temporary access to any location and our security can control them. Everything remotely. To get full alignment with our own IT infrastructure, we use API. We integrated Ajax with our internal smart office solutions to help save time and efforts for our team. For example, turn off the lights when we leave the office. As simple as it sounds. As a result, we don't need to be constantly involved, but I can be always aware of everything that is happening, even on the go. In product development, I pay a lot of attention to design, quality, usability, and simplicity for our users. After all, it is people who will use our products first. And I highly respect businesses that support this philosophy. Ajax notification feed is made for humans. At a glance, you see what happened, when, and where. Plain language, friendly UI. All notifications are arranged into folders. You can turn off a specific type like smart home events. You are aware of what requires an instant response and what's not. No bothering sounds or badges. Also, there are many small things that some users don't even notice. You just swipe up and get the intuitive controls for all your sockets, light switches, and relays. Or the dock theme, which is synchronized with your phone theme. There is no risk of opening the app in the dark and going blind. All these big, convenient buttons, color codings, clear fonts, and user-friendly UI are made for people. Even my kids can use the Ajax app. I can easily switch to my home space and see that everything is okay. I have air quality, water leak, and many other detectors for my security. The real-time information is just one click away. It looks so simple and in the same time is so complicated behind the scenes. Because no matter how many devices are in the system, 5 or 55, user experience stays the same, always. What really strikes me as a developer is the speed of system responsiveness. I believe that technology should empower human lives. In the case of working with hardware, Ajax is an actual benchmark for me. Everything just clicks. We can switch off the light in a matter of milliseconds and get a notification instantly. All of this works on a scale of more than 2.5 million users. For sure, I know how much back-end job is done behind this. All these amazing results are the merit of every Ajax team member. They help machines help people, and it matches our values. For me, it is always thrilling to dive into new products at Ajax special events, and it is a big honor to be a part of this media project. I believe there are many more things to come, so stay tuned and rule your space as I rule mine.
Ajax apps allow us to build a robust ecosystem of business opportunities. In the last year alone, we delivered the co-branded app, maintenance reports, and cloud signaling for 15,000 companies registered in Pro Desktop. We've partnered with dozens monitoring software developers to deliver an Ajax user experience to more customers worldwide, in the best way possible. The product I'm presenting you today is a whole service that came to life through Ajax Pro apps. You won't expect it, but it is Ajax SIM. Ajax SIM delivers an Ajax user experience in a SIM card. It is secure, automated, and saves time on each installation. Ajax SIM is pre-installed in Ajax hubs. Each card is locked and works only with its particular hub. Our cloud server verifies the connection. It is an IoT card, so there is no need to additionally activate it with the phone, like you do with regular ones. Just install the hardware, click the button, and do everything else in a matter of few clicks in Pro apps. Ajax SIM automatically selects the best cellular network available. It has full connectivity, compatible even with 2G networks. If you want to keep your current cellular plan, you can install your own SIM card instead. No limitations, no personal data collection, no spyware. Ajax SIM simply does the job. Ajax SIM is available for installation and monitoring companies registered in Pro Desktop. Partners can earn monthly from each hub, providing the clients with guaranteed cellular traffic. We understand that cellular connectivity is crucial for security system. So, we decided to ship Ajax SIM in every Ajax hub that goes to the US and Canada distributors. And this is the first round. In the next one, we will proceed with the UK, Nordic countries, and Australia. Out-of-the-box cellular connection is up to become the new norm. Gradually, we will launch Ajax SIM in all major countries of presence. Starting with Pro Desktop 3.11 and Ajax SIM, your company can establish a seamless business process resulting in recurring revenue. Contact the business development manager in your region and stay tuned for more news. Now, let's switch to another great business opportunity.
Mixing expertise with top industry players is another dimension of Ajax's development. We've had the privilege of working with talented engineers from Italy, Denmark, and the UK on products that are labeled as Ajax Ready. Recently, we collaborated with Watchman Door in Conland to deliver a seamless Ajax user experience in access control. But the next integration is something special. It is a brand that protects the people, places, and things that we love most. A brand with over 180 years of security expertise. A leader in smart home security with over 1 million smart locks in Europe. Today, we are happy to announce an integration with Yale, one of the leaders in the security industry. As simple as it sounds, you can manage and automate a Yale smart lock right from the Ajax app. This is an instant cloud-to-cloud connection through Yale Home API, ensuring smooth and secure communication with every Ajax system. You just click and unlock and see the lock status in the app. It can be even easier with scenarios. You can press arm and the lock will be activated automatically. You can have the door lock automatically when somebody crosses an armed perimeter device, or set up an automatic opening for all doors in case of a fire alarm. When installed by professionals, the smart locks and security systems work in synergy, delivering an incredibly reliable solution. Ajax control and automation are available with the most widespread smart locks. More to come in the next releases. We believe in a great partnership, but economists believe in numbers. They forecast the smart lock industry to double, reaching almost $5 billion in 2028. And in these numbers, we see opportunity for both Yale and Ajax installers. An opportunity for our partners to save time on installation and earn more on services. We are happy to announce this year we are about to launch the pilot of Yale integration in the first 3 countries in Europe: Norway, Sweden, and Spain. And our plan is to make this feature available to more countries, including the US and Canada, in the near future. Stay tuned.
A year ago, we started changing the way you think about residential fire safety. Ajax created a high-caliber technology and patented it. We've completely reinvented fire detectors with Fire Protect 2. The detector is already available in 10 models with different sensor combinations and battery options, operating inside the most advanced Ajax ecosystem. The European residential fire safety market, especially the UK, is filled by stringent regulations. Extensive expertise has driven this market for decades, creating standards to keep people safe. For example, in the kitchens of Scotland, you can install only heat or heat and CO detectors. NDR Wireless Fire Protect 2 successfully covers it. But in England, Wales, Australia, and the United States, all fire detectors, in most cases, should be connected to the mains. This is a requirement of the fire safety standard followed by the above-listed countries. So, we designed a product that fully meets the needs of all these markets. Meet Fire Protect 2 AC, mains-powered fire detectors. New models open the biggest and most regulated market for us. And now, to details. We aim to put pro at the center of everything we do. So we asked our partners, what struggles do you have to face with mains-powered fire detectors? What can we do better? And all the answers pointed to the challenging installation process. It's a lot of screw driving in an uncomfortable position with hands held high for almost 20 minutes per detector. So, we've reinvented Smart Bracket for AC detectors. It consists of a mounting part and a protective lid to isolate an installer from direct contact with electrical wiring. Terminals are located inside Smart Bracket and can be easily removed and switched back during the wiring. So there is no need to disassemble the detector's enclosure for mounting. The terminals are pre-installed, and it's WAGO 221, familiar to every industry expert. Smart Bracket has an extra space to swap terminals for bigger ones if necessary. So, you're free to choose between any combination of WAGO. The connection process with WAGO does not require a screwdriver. Just pull the lever up, insert conductor, and push the lever back down. It saves a ton of time during installation. Installation of one Ajax AC fire detector takes only 90 seconds. Impressive, right? I will say no more. See for yourself. AC detectors inherited all signature features of Fire Protect 2, reliable real-time detection without false alarms, informative in-app notifications, remote configuration, and a distinctive self-test system that automatically diagnoses sensors and reports their state. All the unique technologies that the Fire Protect 2 impressed you with. It also gained a few more improvements. Now, Smart Bracket features a removal latch that anchors the device to the ceiling. Removing the detector from the mounting panel is no longer a simple task. We equally value beauty and functionality. The design and system exterior was always a big part of Ajax. That's Fire Protect 2, and we're thrilled by how much the series has grown in such a short period of time. This launch of AC detectors includes 5 models. All detectors have sealed battery with a 10-year lifespan. They will serve as a backup, so even in a power outage, the detector continues to operate without any problem. Jeweler assures up to 1,700 meters of encrypted radio communication with the hub, and twice as much with a range extender. Detectors equipped with a powerful 85 decibel siren. Different sound indication makes it easy to recognize the type of threat and react accordingly. The detectors will be available for order this year in the 4th quarter. And we have some surprises. Dave will tell you more about it.
Residential fire safety is not only about fire detectors. It's a comprehensive and inert market consisting of a wide range of devices, and it's moved us forward to expand. Let me introduce Manual Call Point, a wireless wall-mounted button that activates a fire alarm. Installing manual call points is required by the standard many European countries are bound to follow. However, it is not mandatory for residential buildings. But in Germany and the UK, installing manual call point buttons as an additional layer of protection is common practice. We've received a lot of requests from our partners and have seen the market's need for such a device. Let me share some more details. The manual call point is one of the most regulated devices in the fire industry. It may seem like a simple button, but its simplicity has a serious purpose: to act fast in a moment of danger. The standard dictates not only the purpose, feature set, and mounting method, but also the color, dimensions, and even the angles of the enclosure. So we accepted this engineering challenge and created not just an ordinary red button, but a whole new approach to how IoT can be part of a rigid world of rules and regulations. Of course, we wouldn't be ourselves if we didn't do it with Ajax elegance. In-depth research of buttons present on the market reveals one main problem. The button's mechanism is overcomplicated, built on a cascade of parts. If a tiny detail fails, the whole mechanism becomes inoperable. So a minor failure can be crucial in a critical situation. That is why we simplified the mechanism in our button to several solid parts, reducing the possibility of failure in moments of emergency. We hope no one ever needs to use it. But in a life-endangering situation, be sure that manual call point will be there for each and every end user. It's part of the Ajax ecosystem, so the device constantly exchanges data with a hub, which provides all device information in real time through Ajax apps. So you'll be instantly informed about low battery or malfunctions to get services in time. 3 more things: it's smart, wireless, and all about effortless installation. We implemented advanced capability with significant autonomy in the compact and thin size, ensuring we still meet all relevant standards. The button is protected from accidental activation by a transparent front lid. When pressed, it activates fire detectors' built-in sirens. Button also can send an alarm to a central monitoring station and initiate push notifications, SMS, and calls to users. Manual call point can also activate intrusion sirens of the system. Built-in LED and color stripes mark an alarm mode. Smart Bracket has a lock to secure the device on the mounting panel. Manual call point also has tamper and reports to a hub whenever it has been detached from the surface. And that's not all. We created a blue version of the manual call point due to demand from the German and UK markets. It's designed for educational institutions and kindergartens, where the risk of pressing the button without a real threat is much higher. The blue button has an additional feature. Transferring an alarm to the monitoring station can be disabled in Ajax apps. All Ajax key technology underlying both devices, up to 1,700 meters of wireless communication, and 7 years of operation with replaceable batteries. And of course, exceptional reliability and user experience. Both red and blue manual call point will be available to order this year in the fourth quarter. A clear and straightforward way for anyone to activate the fire alarm. And now to even more exciting news. All Ajax fire detectors support an interconnected alarm via the Ajax hub. It gives an incredible level of information none of the existing residential fire solutions can provide. Products present on the market operate on an outdated logic, where neither interconnection or detector state is being supervised. So, in a critical moment, an interconnected alarm could not be delivered to the next detector, or the device could have a malfunction, and nobody will know about it. On the other hand, the hub provides regular polling of all devices via jeweler communication to display real-time statuses in Ajax apps. You'll always be notified about every single thing that happens within the system. When the hub launches an interconnected alarm via jeweler, it also marks an initiating detector its location and reports all fire detectors in an interconnected state. And all this information is available in Ajax apps right away. We've also improved radio communication to activate the interconnected fire alarms way faster. Now, if one detector in the system alerts on fire, other fire detectors on the site will activate the built-in sirens in 20 seconds. This is 3 times faster than the standard requires. Despite our technology being more reliable and rapid, the standard also requires a direct activation of the interconnected alarm without a hub. Such a feature is mandatory for the United Kingdom and Australia. So, we decide a fallback interconnect. How does this work? A fallback interconnect is a backup to the primary one via the hub. Both primary and fallback interconnect work in parallel. So if one of the fire detectors in the system detects a threat, it sends an alarm to the hub via jeweler radio protocol using primary interconnection. The hub initiates an interconnected alarm within 20 seconds and sends all the data into the Ajax apps, which device triggered, when and where. With the fallback feature, fire detectors, just like a hub, are able to listen to the encrypted radio channel. So, at the same time, the initiating detector sends an alarm via fallback interconnection directly to other detectors. Even in the worst case scenario of losing connection with the hub, the interconnected fire alarm activates within a minute. So there is no chance of missing a fire alarm. The feature can be enabled in hub settings. After its activation, the hub introduces all fire detectors in the system to each other, giving them each unique identities. It can also be activated manually if fire detectors are used without a hub. From now on, every AC model will have a fallback interconnect. And other Fire Protect 2 models will be available with this new firmware supporting this feature. The fallback interconnect works for all fire detectors in the system with a hub, and up to 50 without a hub. Now, handing over to Rob to tell you more about the United States and Canadian fire markets.
Thanks, Dave. I am truly amazed and inspired how Ajax brings new standards to the intrusion and fire safety industry. With a smart and complex ecosystem, Ajax has combined professional security, automation, and fire safety in one solid space. No one has a range like this. Our intrusion devices are already UL and ULC compliant, and now Ajax fire detectors have passed the most demanding tests and have become recognized by the world's most respected certification laboratories.
and we're about to hit a major milestone. UL testing and certification ensure a product satisfies the safety testing requirements to enter the US and Canadian markets. So far, it is the most advanced testing Ajax Systems has ever completed. Fire Protect 2 successfully completed R&D fire research testing, including the cooking nuisance test, also known as the famous burger test, paving the way for full certification in the very near future. The bottom line is that the fire detector must not react to the cooking fumes generated by the burger's patty, but it must quickly recognize flaming polyurethane foam, which has very small smoke particles compared to other materials. And Fire Protect 2 successfully deals with it. Now, our fire product portfolio consists of 15 amazing devices with a fantastic market fit and 7 major certificates of compliance. And this list will only grow. Well done.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to start with a short story. Imagine an Ajax alarm met with a perfect video streaming technology. They dated, kissed, had sex, and finally got a baby. Lot of babies. Yes, today we are reviewing Ajax video products. This is Ajax NVR, our first step into the CCTV world. Let's connect it. First, I will install the hard disk. I remove a clip, take a hard disk, connect it, and fix it with a clip. Then we took a power cable. The power supply is built in. Then we connect it to the network through the Ethernet cable. I will fix the wires. We scan the QR code, put a name for our NVR, and I put it on a smart bracket. Now I will switch it on, and NVR is added to my account. The tamper is closed, all important connectors are hidden. The device is protected from the unauthorized access. Ajax NVR is available in 2 versions, 8 and 16 channels. Each channel can be 4K. Total capacity is up to 100 megabits per second. NVR supports any kind of on-WiFi and RTSP cameras. Let's add one. I push the button and immediately see all available cameras on a local network. I choose the one I want to add, put login password, press add, the camera is added. If you want to use the Ajax camera, it's even easier. You scan the QR code, choose the NVR to which you want to add the Ajax camera. Done. The camera is added and connected. Or you can use the Ajax camera without NVR. If you insert an SD card, the camera will record locally. So you will have the same functionality similar to the camera with NVR. But stop. At this point, I need to overcome my excitement and leave room for other speakers. My colleagues will showcase you Ajax cameras in just a few minutes. So let's go back to NVR. As you see, after we have added the cameras, a video wall appeared in the Ajax application. I have 16 channels on my NVR. Therefore, I will add 16 cameras. And what if you need more? You can add one more NVR. And more, in total up to 14 NVRs for one installation in the current version of our system, which means up to 220 cameras through the NVRs on one video wall in one installation, or 200 Ajax cameras. To keep you aware of what's going on site, the video wall is updated with the latest screenshots from the cameras, so you can understand the overall picture. And if you want more, go to the live view. Our priority is user experience, And what is the user experience for video? Get the stream fast, playback fast, search fast. I scroll the timeline and see what is happening in general, like I'm scrolling YouTube videos. You may think I'm reading from a cloud, but no, I'm reading from the NVR hard drive. I can stop on an episode which I require and scroll by seconds. The technology behind the magic is called Ajax Jet Sparrow. It is the heart and brain of the Ajax video. It is responsible for all the video transmission, storage, and management. Let's go back to the recorded videos. As you can see, the clips are marked with different colors. It depends on what triggers the camera to start recording. Green is for basic motion detection. Different colors for AI recognized like humans, cars, or even pets. AI detectors are built in Ajax cameras, not in Ajax NVR. To make my search easier, I can use the filters and see all the episodes with humans, or the cars, or the animals. And just in a few clicks, I can download the clip to my phone. The link will be available 24 hours in notification log. After this, it will expire. You can share the link immediately to share the incident and download it to your device. For the NVR channel, I can set up how I want to record the video. Continuous recording or by detection, when the system is armed or anytime. Moreover, in the settings, you can set up video stream or image preferences, audio settings. Let's go to the NVR settings. As with any Ajax device, you can see the health monitor before you reach the settings. Network status, CPU usage, memory usage, hard disk drive temperature, archive depth, uptime status for cameras. In settings, you can update the firmware in one click, set up network settings, check the HDD and format it. Set up the brightness or LEDs and supervision time. Because of our background, we love to protect things from unauthorized access and supervise. So if your NVR goes down, you instantly know about it. Also, Ajax notifies you if recording is stopped, hard disk formatting required, channel went offline, or hard disk drive overheated. But the most beautiful things start to happen when all the pieces of Ajax come together. You press an event in the notification log, and you can go to the camera recording the exact timestamp when this event has happened. Or you can convert any camera to the motion cam. In video scenario settings, you can be in the Ajax detector with the camera. And if the detector triggers, you get the video clip, similar to our motion cam, but made in a higher resolution by NVR or Ajax camera. Want to know more? Click and view the full video episode. NVR is already available in all the regions of Ajax presence, so you can order it today. And now, my colleague Andrew will show you the Ajax cameras.
I have started my journey by selling Chinese CCTV. Back then, it was the only option available on the market. However, times change. Today marks a historic milestone for the Ukrainian security industry. We are joining the European Club of Video Surveillance Manufacturers, standing alongside Sweden, Germany, the UK, and now Ukraine. I am proud to introduce the Ajax cameras. Turret Cam, Bullet Cam, and Dome Cam Mini embody signature Ajax design shapes. Traditionally, cameras are available in white or black colors. Black Turret Cam in a boutique, inconspicuous Dome Cam in a state institution, white color Bullet Cam right outside a warehouse. We have a stylish solution for any space. With a solid metal enclosure, the cameras meet the IP65 protection class. capable to withstand harsh weather conditions. All components are perfectly matched and have specially crafted plugs to protect the electronics in cold and high humidity conditions. As always, our obsession with hardware quality stands firm. It's easy to add video surveillance to your system. Scan the QR code of the Ajax camera and insert the memory card. The recording has started. Let's start with the image. We've established a whole research laboratory to enhance image quality. We calibrate camera sensors and can fine-tune them at the production line to the fullest. Each camera model is stuffed with one of 4 possible configurations: a lens with a viewing angle of 85 or 105 degrees, and a sensor resolution of 3K or 4K. Ajax cameras can adapt. They have true WDR technology, which equalizes lighting in complex conditions. It dims bright spots of the frame and lightens the dark ones. True WDR balances the image frame by frame in real time, revealing essential details. True WDR is configured in the apps, and you can immediately see how it adjusts video quality. You can also configure brightness, saturation, and contrast. For low light conditions and nighttime, cameras have infrared backlight. We've developed an optical system that evenly highlights near and far areas toward the camera view. Additionally, DomeCam has an infrared backlight outside the enclosure, eliminating glares and reflections. All these solutions provide truly effective backlight over the specified distance. All Ajax cameras are equipped with a digital microphone. It uses a custom noise cancellation system to guarantee excellent sound quality everywhere, in private residences, offices, and outdoors. Our cameras are next-level smart. They have built-in artificial intelligence that recognizes vehicles, people, and pets. It also labels all archived videos according to the identified type of motion. Each camera processes the data without cloud infrastructure, allowing it to store significantly less video data than cameras with a typical motion detector. Fast identification of people and vehicles significantly accelerates the incident processing for monitoring stations. AI expertise is completely in-house. We have made substantial investments in it because we believe that artificial intelligence has the potential to revolutionize the security industry. What you're witnessing today is just the beginning. We are continuously improving the quality of our detectors and analytics. If you want to contribute to this process, join our beta testing program. The cameras come with memory card slots for local storage. This is an effective solution for systems with just a few cameras. In this case, it will be much more convenient to opt for memory cards instead of an NVR. Managing the video archive is as fast as using an NVR. AI-powered filters and labeling help instantly pinpoint the required moment and scroll through it. Just like on YouTube. Even inspect it frame by frame. You can easily save the video with just a few clicks in Ajax apps. Like NVR, the cameras feature a status screen displaying all important info. In the settings menu, you can adjust parameters for both the main and sub streams, detection settings, and recording preferences. All camera settings and controls are accessible through Ajax apps on your mobile device or desktop. Regardless of the platform, the capabilities of the apps remain identical. Every camera is equipped with built-in tilt and shock sensors. You'll receive notifications if there's any physical attempt to disable the camera. Another standout feature of Ajax is the hassle-free installation. We've designed the enclosure with the minimum removable parts possible. You can easily mount the camera in just 5 minutes, as everything you need is included in the set. It comes with a stencil for precise placement, a ball hex key for installations on the ceiling, and anti-falling screws, all of which enhance the convenience of the installation process. These are the small, but essential details we prioritize. Ajax cameras go beyond IP surveillance devices. They set a high standard, both for technology and business. Our partners find a solid foundation to increase profits and scale, while end users gain a powerful addition to their Ajax systems. All versions of Turret Cam, Bullet Cam, and Dome Cam Mini are already available for order and will be on sale until the end of the year. But that's not the end of the video topic. My colleague Spiros will tell you about cybersecurity and privacy. The world of video surveillance has always been a race for better image quality. Until recently, it was all about who could deliver the sharpest image. And technology has brought us to a point where almost every camera can do just that. But today, the real innovation lies in the quality and efficiency of video management and user experience. It is closely tied to the challenge all manufacturers face nowadays: earning a user's trust in a world where privacy and security are paramount. Recent scandals highlight troubles with passwords, remote access, or backdoors. But at Ajax, we understand the value of privacy. That's why we provide transparent privacy settings for your sensitive information, detailed event logs, and the ultimate protection for your account. We practically proved that protected privacy and good user experience can exist in one product. In Ajax Video, privacy lies on top of the speed. First of all, we have a truly closed system. Cameras and NVRs work only under an Ajax account. All the communication is encrypted by TLS. There is no way to reach your video from the outside. Second, the privacy settings. You have full control over who can access each camera. A separate menu allows users to define who can view the live stream, listen to audio, or download recordings. Video stored on the camera's memory card or NVR hard drive follows a specific pattern. The archive can only be read in the account that the device belongs to. To protect against unauthorized access to your account, we've implemented the ultimate security features in the Ajax app, including session control, two-factor authentication, and entry via passcode or biometrics. All the data is stored in the European Union. Not a single Ajax employee can access any video from any user camera video. Another fundamental point: there is no such thing as default password for an Ajax camera. It simply doesn't exist. Since password is a potential system weakness, they can be stolen, broken, or forgotten. Our cameras are added to the system by scanning a QR code in the Ajax app, just like our users are used to. Passwordless authentication occurs via MTLS on our Ajax cloud server. Each camera is assigned to a specific account, ensuring that only authorized individuals can access its stream and archive. And all the video traffic is encrypted with TLS. So, man in the middle can't get access to video as well. All our video products are NDAA compliant. They are developed and manufactured in Europe. We also made independent pen tests to be sure all our engineering is cyber secure. Such an approach proves our commitment to privacy protection. We started to rethink this issue when presenting our photo verification solution with motion cam detectors. And today, we are setting the new bar for the CCTV industry with Ajax cameras. Maybe you didn't notice that during my presentation I didn't mention an Ajax hub. And I have a reason for that. Here's Alexander to tell you more.
Traditionally, for us, Ajax hub was equal to premise. Any Ajax system started from a hub. But we wanted to make it possible to have just a camera in your Ajax system. So we developed virtual entity and called it Space. You can create it in a few clicks in the Ajax app. Add all the necessary hardware and rule your space. Your space can be security system or CCTV or even both. Supposedly, you need a complex, all-in-one solution for a large facility that will include intrusion protection, CCTV, fire detection, water leak prevention, and automation. And you will do it in one space, which includes multiple NVRs and multiple hubs. We know that changes can be confusing, but don't be afraid. Space interface completely inherits the concept of an Ajax hub. So, there are no surprises. It may be a significant paradigm shift for us, but users still have all the familiar controls and features designed for the best experience. You won't even notice that change. The transformation will be plain and seamless to create the easiest way to control everything in one place. All UI remains the same. Control tab, rooms, and quick access to automation devices. Everything you are used to while monitoring and managing the system. Space has time zone setting, groups, access to monitoring and installation companies, and even geofence. And of course, the most essential thing, privacy settings. All these features will be available soon in Ajax apps. With Ajax, you have all the elements to build comprehensive security with advanced automation and video surveillance. And it's just amazing to work with. One more thing to share. We are developing a cloud storage that will be fast, reliable, and Ajax level secured. You will find out more about it very soon. Now, back to Alexander.
Ajax Video is staying on three basic principles: cloud management, local storage, and AI-powered edge. From our perspective, it is an optimal setup. No heavy traffic to the cloud, easy and remote management, multi-site management out of the box, effortless installation, no monthly fees for basic AI. So we are choosing the best from the cloud world and on-premise world. We build the system with a mobile-first approach. We believe that the age when people use ugly local or web page interfaces to set up video is in the past. Users and installers want fast setup, fast view, and fast control at their fingertips. A video management technology, Jet Sparrow, is the core of Ajax Video. It is native and developing organically along the hardware. Ajax Video Management System is not a separate software. It was born together with the hardware. Important to say that Ajax Video is fully developed and manufactured by Ajax team from start to end. From the designs and the hardware to the last string of code and artificial intelligence development. Traditionally, CCTV was considered a Chinese business, and alarm manufacturers used their OEMs and ODMs. This is not our case. We have all in-house, and as a result, fully NDAA compliant. A small bonus for you to sleep better. We don't sell hardware to concentration camps. As you saw today, we are strategically moving to high security, strengthening our Fibro portfolio, going deeper into the fire and adding a new video pillar to Ajax ecosystem. Each product is strong by itself, but product integration is the highest value from our point of view, through seamless integration. which gave birth to a totally new product, an operating system for your apartment, office, warehouse. From one application without any integration hassles. In 2015, we started with the idea to transform the security industry from boring to innovative. And we keep doing this. Our motto then was, when security is on. Now, with all the new developments, we have to say that the motto is outdated. We cover security and comfort, fire safety, water leak prevention, and now video, all automated and integrated. We give you total control over all your locations. So Ajax is changing its motto today. Rule your space without any borders.